What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. So in today's video, we'll be talking about a new build update on the truck. So everything that I've done so far from the past videos, as you could tell, we got the new bed rack on there as well. We're gonna be talking about the performance. We're gonna be talking about the suspension, and then also any other cosmetic thing that I've done. So let's dive right in. So if you didn't see my last video, this bed rack wasn't installed yet. I just installed it by Z1 Off-Road. I got this Rotopacks to go with it, and then I threw this nice little utility shovel from Harbor Freight. The brand's called Badlands if you want to check it out. And in the near future, I do plan to add a rooftop tent on the truck as well to go out and do some camping trips as well. And also here, I want to add a chase light or a 30-inch bar, light bar to be exact, to fill in this void once I can, once there's enough money for that as well, obviously. That's pretty much it for the bed rack. Let's dive into the suspension now. If you haven't seen my last video, I do have a Titan swap installed onto the truck. So for the Titan swap, we are running Z1 Off-Road upper control arms, and we are running some Nismo shocks to go with it. And on top of the Nismo shocks, I do have a spacer from them, and then I have another spacer on top. They call it the fine-tune spacer, and basically what that fine-tune spacer does is helps level out the front a little bit more to kind of like fine-tune the front a little bit as well. And obviously to run the rest of the Titan swap, you do need lower control arms at the bottom, as you see, and then you just get your inner and outer tie rods as well. And then you just get the axles from the Titan as well. I do have the R180 for the diff on this. I do plan eventually, hopefully, if I find a donor Titan, to pull a M205 diff as well, but that's more towards the future, eventually. But that pretty much completes the front side of the suspension. Now we're gonna go to the the back of the suspension. So in the rear, I'm running heavy duty leaf springs. And as far as shocks, I'm running Nismo shocks. And if you don't know already how I got the shocks, I went to Z1 Off-Road's adventure event they held at Z1 headquarters, and they had a raffle for the shocks for the rear and also for the front as well, and I was lucky enough to win it. So that completes pretty much the suspension side of it. We're gonna dive into the rest of the video. So now we are at the front of the truck. We're gonna be talking about all the mods in terms of power that we done to the truck as well. So we have the Z1 Off-Road cold air intake, and by the way, none of this is sponsored. I bought this all with my own money. And we're also running Z1 Off-Road's intake manifold spacer in the front. And to go along with it, why not throw some cool blue hoses as well? It helps me to locate some of my coolant hoses and my oil hoses as well, and that's why I threw them on there. And to also add, I have their coil packs by them as well. And I'm also running Doug Thorley headers. They're long tube headers. They're not the short tube. And I'll be throwing in a clip of the truck on the dyno and show you how much the truck is making. And to end off on the power mods, I'm running Z1 Off-Road's exhaust. I will be throwing a sound clip of how it sounds with the Doug Thorley headers. I personally think that it sounds really great. And I actually may be one of the only few that's running the long tube headers with the Z1 exhaust. So I'll be throwing a clip, like I said, into that so y'all can hear it. But that's pretty much it for all the power and everything on the truck. So another little thing that I added to the truck, just for aesthetics, I added this little Z1 Off-Road antenna. Back then I did have a Bullet and I was not a fan of it. So got rid of it, threw it out, put this new one on. But that's pretty much it for the front. Last but not least, guys, I'm also running this cool Z1 Dash platform. It's cool because you can add your phone on there. It's all magnetic, and they do offer two options for it. They offer a wireless charging, and they offer the magnetic mount on it. And I just went with the magnetic mount because why not? And comment down below what's your favorite part of the new additions on the truck if you made it this far. As you can tell, we did lose a little bit of daylight, but I did record this video just for you guys so you can see what I've done to the truck since the last update on it. But that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.